Question 1. What was the purpose behind the creation of hours of service legislation? A. For income tax purposes. B. To help with staffing shortages. C. For employers to track overtime by commercial drivers. D. To ensure commercial drivers have enough opportunities to rest so they do not drive when tired. The answer is D. To ensure commercial drivers have enough opportunities to rest so they do not drive when tired. Question 2. In a vehicle with an air brake system, the brakes are initiated by air pressure from which device? A. A single air valve. B. A pump. C. A compressor. D. None of the above. The answer is C. A compressor. Question 3. What is the main purpose of conducting a daily vehicle inspection? A. To identify only the major problems before the driver enters the vehicle. B. To direct blame on the previous driver for any defects. C. To identify only the minor problems. Major problems can be identified once the vehicle is on the highway. D. To ensure the early identification of a vehicle problem and defects before the vehicle is operated on the highway. The answer is D. To ensure the early identification of a vehicle problem and defects before the vehicle is operated on the highway. Question 4. What is the purpose of a daily trip inspection? A. To ensure the early identification of a vehicle problem and defects before the vehicle is operated on the highway. B. To fill time before the driver begins to drive away. C. As a company policy only. D. Used as a measuring tool within the industry. The answer is A. To ensure the early identification of a vehicle problem and defects before the vehicle is operated on the highway. Question 5. Under what conditions may a driver continue to drive with a minor defect listed on an inspection schedule? A. If the driver fails to do the inspection. B. If the driver has immediately entered the defect on the daily inspection report and reported the defect to the carrier. C. If the driver doesn't notice them. D. If the driver doesn't inform anyone within their company. The answer is B. If the driver has immediately entered the defect on the daily inspection report and reported the defect to the carrier. Question 6. What must a driver produce when requested by a peace officer? A. The inspection schedule alone. B. The driver's operator's license. C. The daily trip inspection only. D. The inspection schedule and the written trip inspection report. The answer is D. The inspection schedule and the written trip inspection report. Question 7. How long is a trip inspection report valid once it has been completed? A. 12 hours. B. 24 hours. C. 8 hours. D. 48 hours. The answer is B. 24 hours. Question 8. Who is exempt from the requirement to obtain a Safety Fitness Certificate, SFC, under provincial law but not under federal regulations? A. Provincial politicians. B. Police officers. C. Farmers. D. Probationary drivers. The answer is C. Farmers. Question 9. What is not included in a carrier's safety plan, which must address the safe use and operation of their commercial vehicles? A. Speed limits, seatbelt use, drug and alcohol use, defensive driving, load security, and fueling. B. Driver's daily diet to keep them sharp on the road. C. Instructions for the use of safety equipment including, as required, the use of reflective triangles, fire extinguishers, goggles, and hard hats. D. Policy and procedures related to compliance with the law, driver training responsibilities, conduct, and discipline. The answer is B. Driver's daily diet to keep them sharp on the road. Question 10. What is the minimum weight above which commercial trucks are required to ensure that the cargo they carry is secure? A. 7,500 kilograms. B. 3,200 kilograms. C. 4,500 kilograms. D. 11,794 kilograms. The answer is C. 4,500 kilograms. Question 11. In an air brake-equipped vehicle, what does the term lag time refer to while braking? A. The amount of time for the brake system to stop the vehicle. B. The amount of time for the driver to move their foot from the accelerator to the brake pedal. C. The amount of time it takes for the air brake system to respond after the driver has applied pressure on the brake pedal. D. The amount of time it takes the driver to apply pressure to the brake pedal after seeing a hazard. The answer is C. The amount of time it takes for the air brake system to respond after the driver has applied pressure on the brake pedal. Question 12. Under what conditions can a vehicle be operated if it has a major defect? A. Only within the city limits. B. Never. C. Only on trips of 15 kilometers or less. D. Only when they are not carrying any cargo. The answer is B. Never. Question 13. Once a vehicle inspection report is completed and signed, is it permissible to make any changes or additions to it? A. Any number of trailers may be inspected and added to a single report if the report contains additional lines for additional trailers. B. A second report must be done on the vehicle. C. Nothing else can be added. D. No more than one trailer may be added. The answer is A. Any number of trailers may be inspected and added to a single report if the report contains additional lines for additional trailers. Question 14. What does SFC stand for in the context of the National Safety Code, NSC, requirement for commercial drivers operating outside of Alberta? A. Safety Fitness Certificate. B. Safety Failure Certificate. C. Slow Finesse Created. D. Safe Flow Created. The answer is A. Safety Fitness Certificate. Question 15. What does MELT stand for in the context of obtaining a Class 1 or Class 2 driver's license? A. Minimum I-lead time. B. Minimum equipment level training. C. Mandatory entry-level training. D. Mixed emotional lifestyle training. The answer is C. Mandatory entry-level training. Question 16. For how long must you retain a copy of each daily log and supporting documents? A. At least 12 months. B. At least 9 months. C. At least 6 months. D. At least 3 months. The answer is C. At least 6 months. Question 17. When reporting to a vehicle inspection station, when should you drive slowly beside the scale lane? A. When the vehicle weighs less than 4,500 kilograms. B. When you do not have a trailer. C. When the vehicle is empty. D. When the load is less than 1,000 kilograms. The answer is C. When the vehicle is empty. Question 18. Which plan includes responsibilities related to driver training, conduct, and discipline? A. Workers' Compensation Board. B. The Carrier's Safety Plan. C. The Municipal Hiring Plan. D. The National Safety Code. The answer is B. The Carrier's Safety Plan. Question 19. What does the term total stopping distance refer to? A. The sum of perception distance, reaction distance, lag time distance, and braking distance. B. Braking distance. C. The sum of lag time and braking distance. D. The sum of reaction distance, lag time distance, and braking distance. The answer is A. The sum of perception distance, reaction distance, lag time distance, and braking distance. Question 20. What are the consequences for a carrier if they do not establish, maintain, and follow a written maintenance and inspection program for all applicable vehicles registered to them? A. Their driver's license suspended. B. Their vehicle impounded. C. 24-hour job suspension. D. Charges being laid in the courts, an administrative penalty being issued, or their safety fitness certificate being canceled. The answer is D. Charges being laid in the courts, an administrative penalty being issued, or their safety fitness certificate being canceled. Question 21. When must commercial vehicles report to a vehicle inspection station indicated by flashing lights? A. Commercial vehicles weighing 11,794 kilograms or more. B. All commercial vehicles or combinations weighing over 4,500 kilograms. C. Any vehicle which has advertising displayed on the vehicle. D. Only commercial vehicles carrying cargo. The answer is B. All commercial vehicles or combinations weighing over 4,500 kilograms. Question 22. During a daily inspection, What should be done if a minor defect is detected? Should it be added to the inspection schedule, or can it be ignored? A. If it's very minor, just deal with it. B. It must be added. C. Verbally let the maintenance team know about it. D. Only if reported to the carrier. The answer is B. It must be added. Question 23. What are the potential consequences if one or more brakes are not properly aligned or maintained? A. Nothing changes. B. The engine quits. C. The remaining brakes will have to generate more friction to stop the vehicle. D. The vehicle stops quicker. The answer is C. The remaining brakes will have to generate more friction to stop the vehicle. Question 24. What safety precautions should be taken before reversing a tractor-trailer? A. Put on the hazard lights. B. Check both mirrors. C. Pump the brake pedal. D. Sound the horn. The answer is D. Sound the horn. Question 25. How can you safely make a right turn onto a narrow street without driving up the curb? A. Drive well into the intersection before making the turn. B. Steer slowly. C. Drift far left approaching the intersection. D. You can't avoid driving up the curb. The answer is A. Drive well into the intersection before making the turn. Question 26. What is the maximum allowable length for a straight truck? A. 12 meters. B. 11.5 meters. C. 13 meters. D. 12.5 meters. The answer is D. 12.5 meters. Question 27. Why is it important to make a wide left turn? A. To avoid hitting another vehicle on the next road. B. To eventually make it to the next road. C. To give you enough time to steer. D. None of the above. The answer is A. To avoid hitting another vehicle on the next road. Question 28. What is the minimum safe following distance when operating a large vehicle, such as a truck or bus, compared to a passenger vehicle? A. 3 seconds. B. 2 seconds. C. 3 car lengths. D. 4 seconds. The answer is D. 4 seconds. Question 29. Why is it recommended to perform a post-trip inspection at the end of a shift? It enables you to obtain service or repairs if required before the next trip. B. It's not recommended. C. To avoid doing a pre-trip inspection the next day. D. To know if you should wash the vehicle ahead of the pre-trip inspection. The answer is A. It enables you to obtain service or repairs if required before the next trip. Question 30. What steering technique is recommended for making turns in a larger commercial vehicle? A. Palming the wheel. B. The push-pull technique. C. The hand-over-hand technique. D. It does not matter. The answer is C. The hand-over-hand technique.